Alright, welcome to my Golden King bundle gameplay and review. So a lot of people requested this and I've got quite a few things to test, in particular about when he touches weapons. So the bundle itself is 2,500 V-Bucks as he is a legendary skin. And of course you get the Lego version, which is pretty solid. I think that's not too bad. You get the Golden King's cape, the Golden Touch Pickaxe, and the Golden Ascension Wrap. Now individually he is 2,000, like I said, he's legendary. The Pickaxe is 800, the Wrap is 500. So a little pricey, but if you missed out on the original Midas, this is the next best thing. So here we go, let's take a quick look in the locker, then I'll show some testing, and then we'll do some actual gameplay. So the default style is called Ascendant Midas, and it's definitely Midas, except that he's got an Olympian overhaul. So I've seen some people say this is not a good look for Midas. Most people complain about the belt because it's got that face on it, but from your perspective, you're not even going to see that. And then I did see a few people complain about the crown, but again, that's the Olympian theme, and that he's only got armor on the top half and not the bottom. I don't know, there were just actually a lot of complaints about this skin. Now his secondary style is called Shade. It's exactly the same, except it's much, much creepier. It basically looks like he was swimming in the river Styx. You can literally see his rib cage through his chest right there. That's creepy. And then his mouth appears to be sewn shut. Now Midas, of course, has the Golden Touch, so you can turn his reactivity on or off. So I had it off just now showing you. Let's turn it on and I'll show you what it does. So for Ascendant Midas, I believe it takes 3 kills, but we'll test this out. There's the first, just his arm, then his entire upper body, and then the remainder of his body. So that's not too bad. If it's only 3 limbs, that's pretty easy. Now the same thing surprisingly happens with the Shade version. You start out that green, almost unnatural, ghostly effect, then it turns a little bit gold, then you turn more gold, and you basically replicate the first style fully gold. So the green goes away completely. Now for the Pickaxe though, it doesn't turn solid gold. It's already solid gold for this one, and it's already solid green for this one. There's no reactivity. Now he doesn't come with a glider, unfortunately, but you could use the Skeleton, which is actually in the item shop right now. It has a few different styles, including No Glow, as well as Skeleton King. That's more so for Oro, though. And then the free glider, Queen in Gold, looks amazing with this skin. So this is a must-have. It's free. You just got to do the quest. I did a guide on all of them. Another great glider is the Victory Umbrella, the Olympian from this season. That's pretty solid. Of course, I'm just talking about the first style right now, not the Shade version. Now wraps should not matter because, unfortunately, Midas does have the Golden Touch, but we're going to test a few things out. So I could put any wrap on in the game, and when he touches the weapon, it's going to be gold regardless. Now of note, the Golden Ascension wrap is reactive, so you can see that it eventually turns solid gold, and there's no way to turn that off. Okay, so here's the Queen in Gold free glider. Check this out. Tell me that's not amazing. So Marigold's up there. And the color scheme is amazingly perfect for this skin. When you go forward, you can see it's got a black contrail, surprisingly. So it does fit his cape. It's pretty much gold and black with a little bit of that bluish color. And in the shade right above his cape looks exactly like that color. So it's definitely a good choice for this skin. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to point out, like I mentioned at the start, any wrap you choose instantly becomes gold because Midas has the Golden Touch. So that's unfortunate. But there might be a workaround for this. So remember I had the green wrap on, but it's instantly gold. So here's the Pickaxe. Nothing really special about the pullout or the sound effect. Luckily though, it's solid gold and it's got this amazing golden contrail. This will actually go perfect with the original Midas. And then the splash effect is equally impressive. Look at this. So everything about this Pickaxe is great. I love this one. It's got those golden specks that fly off as well. You can see just how great that looks. With the splash too, it's almost like gold dust. Very clean. Let's take a look from the front. Does anything glow on this Midas? Okay, the little heart on his chest is the only thing that glows. Interesting. So I always mention this, but I am not a fan of capes. With that said, it does look pretty good. But capes just tend to glitch out way too much for my liking. And the color scheme is great. It's gold and black, and like I said, it is reactive, but you can turn that off if you want. Here he is from the front in the daylight. Again, I think he's a pretty solid skin. He's not the best Midas skin, but he's definitely not the worst, and I don't think he deserves all the hate that he gets. So let's take the cape off, and then I was told if you turn the reactivity off, that he will not have the Golden Touch anymore. Let's see if that's actually true. So we're turning the reactivity off. Let's go pick up a weapon and see. So obviously all the guns I already had are going to be gold, but we'll try to pick up some new ones. This is what he looks like without the cape. So it does add that nice flair to it. He kind of looks bare, so to speak, without the cape. All right, let's pick up a weapon and see. Yeah, so that is 100% true. If you turn the reactivity off on the skin, he loses the golden touch. That's great news because some people don't like the gold effect. Wow. So the original Midas can't do that. He has the golden touch permanently. You cannot turn it off. So this is a great feature. So just to show you I'm not lying, there's no reactivity on or off toggle for the OG Midas. So in this regard, the new skin is better than the OG Midas. Let's see if it actually works for Shadow Midas because he has a reactive on-off feature, but I honestly don't think it does. So I'm going to turn the reactivity on and we'll select him real quick. Now look, when I hold a weapon, it turns shadow. I mean, instantly shadow. Now let's hop back in and turn it off and see what happens. Okay, so it's still shadow, but let's drop them and pick up new ones just to double check. No, see, you cannot turn the reactivity off. Holy smokes, we might be onto something here. So there's only one other skin that can toggle reactivity, and it's Midsummer Midas here. So let's turn it on here real quick just to test in full. So he's still got the shadow effect. Let's drop these. Get two new ones. So you can see these are gold. And let's go turn it off. Okay, 100% off. Still gold in our hands, but let's drop it and pick up two new ones. And still gold. So yes, 100% confirmed. The brand new Midas is the only Midas skin in the game that can turn the golden touch off. That is huge. Let's see if it works with the shade version. So first of all, I'm going to turn the reactivity on just to see what he looks like, and we'll put the back bling and the cape the same. Now for a glider, I think the Hadean Chariot would go perfectly. Let's try that. You might not have it though. Now let's change the wrap to something else, just so we can see if he has the green effect, which I think he will. So you can clearly see I have the pixelator wrap on. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, so he does have the green touch. So again, 100% confirmed that Shade Midas has his own shady touch, if that's a thing. By the way, I don't think I mentioned the aim down sights with the original Midas yet. It's the same with the Shade version. So not too bad here. The only difference is the Shade version has that green smoky contrail flowing up. So it's a little more distracting, but it's not even that bad. So a very clean aim down sights all around for this skin. You can see you're going to stand out like a sore thumb with this particular shade style, but it does look quite nice. In fact, it reminds me of a Ghostbuster skin just because it looks like slime. But look at the contrail on the pickaxe. That's perfect. And then the splash is going to look great as well. Yeah, look at that. Incredible. Let's see if he glows in the dark. Oh, wow. Definitely glows. So it's pretty cool. I wish Shadow Midas was like this in that he had a normal version and then the Shadow version. So this Midas skin is getting better and better as this review goes on. I love all the options that you can do here. None of the other Midas skins are like this. So here he is again from the front. Again, creepiness all around with the sewn mouth and the rib cage. Let's see what it looks like in the dark with that. Oh, I just got 12,000 XP. Let's go. Oh yeah, look, even his fingers are like a ghastly white. Now remember, with the reactivity on though, you're going to eventually turn solid gold. So with this particular style, I would probably turn that off for everything. Let's see what he looks like with no cape on. There it is. I think he looks a little better than the Ascendant Midas without a cape just because he's got that glow. But still, I feel like this skin needs a back bling. Now let me turn the reactivity off just to show you that he loses his touch with this one as well. So again, we go into the skin, we turn reactivity on the skin only off. And remember, we have the pixelator wrap on. So we got to drop the current weapons in our hand. Pick up two new ones here. And there it is. The golden touch, or in this case, the shady touch, is turned off. Now this is actually 100% lore accurate because in the quests, the ones we previously did, Jules makes the gauntlets that can control the golden touch. How insane is that? That they added this detail in the game. I'm pretty sure he's wearing the gauntlets that Jules made on this skin. And when you turn the reactivity off, it suppresses his golden touch. I love it. And again, if you don't want to do that, just turn the reactivity on. Amazing. Okay, now as mentioned, I am going to show the free rewards, the Rose of Avarice, as well as the Gilded Vengeance, what that looks like. And I'll also show you the aim down sights because, like I said, I forgot on this one. So it is a little better just because you don't have the green contrail flowing up. Very clean all around. The crown doesn't matter at all. Just a smooth aim down sight. So here we go. The back bling. I feel like this goes better with the Shadow Midas of the Battle Pass original skin, but I guess it kind of matches his hair. So it's got that nice gold effect. Like I said, I think this is going to flow perfectly with the Shadow Midas version if you have that. How about the pickaxe? Okay, so it still has a golden contrail. That's nice. Let's see if it has the splash. It should. Oh yeah, it's got a weird blue to it, doesn't it? That's kind of strange. I guess the spear is kind of blue. Let's check in the dark. Yeah, that's majestical. So the pickaxe flows pretty nicely. I think I still prefer the one that comes with him, just because the entire handle's gold. So let's just go double check to see if it's 3 eliminations to turn fully gold. Let's see the pickaxe versus a real player. Ooh, look at that splash. That is insanely nice. I just love the gold dust effect. Remember gold dust from WWF? So again, with the reactivity on, the golden touch is not suppressed, so any weapon I pick up will instantly turn gold, and that's true for anyone that picks it up as well. Okay, here comes an easy limb. That's a bot for sure, yes. See the animation? Look at that. I do love the special animation too as it occurs. So it even looks pretty awesome when you're gradually turning gold. I mean, that brings a new aspect to the skin all around. Look at that. I like that. We got some bot gunfire up here. Let's go take them out. If there truly are 2 of them, we can get the reactivity in full. Oh yeah, there's 2 of them fighting right here. All right, let's hope this guy doesn't die yet. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, there's 3 of them. No! Okay, there's the second reactivity. Yeah, so it's going to be 3 in total. Here it comes. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Cape and all. Just a beautiful transition. I want to emote, but I don't want to get sniped. We're going to go for it. Look at that. Solid gold. Just beautiful all around. Amazing. Okay, let's try the green version now. I'm going to leave the reactivity on just because I kind of want to see what it looks like in-game. Okay, here we go. Let's try the pickaxe versus a real player. Okay, it's still not bad, but I prefer the gold splash better. Oh, look at this. I had to go AFK a second, and there's a guy right here. Let's go. Get an easy limb. Sorry, buddy. Okay. I'm going to have to find... Oh, there's a launch pad right here. I was going to say, I didn't get to see the glider. Oh, nobody even landed here. So it does look kind of wonky. The transition to gold looked way more smooth with the default version of this Midas skin. I mean, this still doesn't look too bad. It's just strange, I guess. So you can see even the wrap changes because it eventually will be solid gold. So with this skin, I think you want to turn the reactivity off because the pickaxe is never going to turn gold unless you just run the gold version. So in some way, shape, or form, you're going to have a mismatched combo with this skin. Because if you run the gold one, you're going to start out mismatched, but if you get 3 kills, you'll eventually be a solid combo. You start out with the green pickaxe, you're going to be a combo, but then by the time you get 3 limbs, it's going to mismatch again. All right, let's check out the glider. Here we go. Okay, that's perfect. That is literally perfect. Solid. Wait, that was not a bot, that was a real player. So there you can see the second stage of the wrap. Interesting. Let's take a look from the front. Okay, it's not too bad. Wow, we just outplayed that guy. Let's go. So now we're fully gold, and this is the mismatch I was talking about with the green pickaxe. Take a look from the front. It's identical to the original version as it turns gold. Same amount of kills with 3. And as you saw, the wrap does transition into gold as well. Now, wait a minute. There's still a smidge of green on that. Hold on, let's try the shotgun here. Okay, wait, that went full. So maybe that's just a drum gun glitch, because with this shotgun you can see that it's fully gold. So it is 3 eliminations for everything to be fully gold. So there you go. I went into this bundle thinking it was a little overpriced and that it wasn't going to be that good of a Midas, but turns out I was absolutely wrong. The fact that it's the only Midas in the game that can turn off his golden touch is just amazing. That makes him worth it right there. Because every other Midas, you're going to have that gold wrap regardless of the wrap you pick. At least with this one, you can pick any wrap in the game. The fact that he also comes with pretty much a mimic of the Shadow Midas, except it's green, is just icing on the cake. It's an amazing style, but yes, you're going to stand out exponentially. The Pickaxe is amazing as well. It goes great with either style. The wrap is kind of iffy though, because it only goes with the shade style of Midas. And as you saw, there's no way to turn the reactivity off, so eventually it will be gold. With that said, the bundle is $2,500 by itself, and if you buy the Pickaxe and the skin sold separately, it's $2,800. So you may as well just buy the bundle regardless and get the wrap too. So there you go. He may not be the most aesthetically pleasing looking Midas, but he's definitely top 3 in my opinion. And after figuring out you can turn off his golden touch, maybe even top 2. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.